Yo yo, how it goes, Nasuko, bringing you a Black Ops 2 commentary. And it's been a while since I've done this, so I may be a little rusty. So sorry if I, you know, mess up a little bit, or if I don't know. I'm sure I'll edit anything out where I end up messing up completely. But anyways, while this isn't really about the actual gameplay commentary, let me go ahead and give you an introduction on this. As you see by now, I'm using the Ballista. This is a fairly older gameplay. This is before a few of the patches that came out. And I believe the final score is 54-7, and like, whoa, 54-7 using a sniper, you're major sniper status. You should join Optic. No, joining Optic would be cool, but I hardly care about Call of Duty anymore, and I'm not even close to good enough, close to being good enough to be on Optic. But anyways, yeah, I get 54 kills, 7 deaths, 11 defends, and 4 captures, so you can't say I kill horde a lot. I ended up getting my lodestar near the end, so that got a good chunk of my kills. I believe in the second half I only got 1 death, and that was probably while I was in my lodestar. I don't remember though. I just looked over this before, so while I'm watching it, while I'm doing this commentary, while I'll still probably get distracted like it's lagging right now. So basically I didn't want to freak out during the middle of it. I still probably will. But anyways, I've been rambling on long enough about the gameplay. Let's get on about the serious topic here, because that's the only reason why I'd ever do a commentary. It's because of a serious topic. And whenever I do a serious topic, chances are it's related by my recent life events that's happened to me, or other people, or both, or yeah, anyways. I've had a horrible day today, and I'm not going to spend this commentary bitching about it or complaining about it, as a more mild term, which I probably should have used.
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
This isn't. Let me just use this as a good introduction to my topic. Let's see. So this morning, I woke up. I woke up an hour earlier because my clock thought that it was fine to set itself an hour forward. Sometimes my clock does that. Sometimes it sets an hour forward. Sometimes it sets an hour behind. In this case, it set it an hour forward, so that means I woke up an hour earlier, and I didn't realize it before it was too late. And so basically I got an hour less of sleep, and I need my sleep because I am not a morning person, and I am not a hyper energetic person during the school days. I just can't do it. So to top it off with that, I find out that my dad got in a car accident on his way to work, and now don't worry, he didn't get injured. He's not in the hospital. He's perfectly fine. I mean, he's the one who called my mom. My mom had to work that same night, and she was like half delirious because of her work in the night shift. And anyways, he's perfectly fine. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So then I have to go to school earlier than usual, and then sit there and do nothing for longer than usual. So that made my day worse. And then I go to this career center, and that takes up about half my day. And my specific class was having a buyout because we were doing a charity raise, like our entire organization, whatever our mini school I'd call it, is doing a charity thing. And our teacher, oh sorry about that, our teacher decided to do a little buyout for our class. So basically we would be able to watch a movie for a day and have snacks and all that stuff. Well, although I was on my book work and all that stuff the entire time, I was still behind on it, and I didn't contribute on paying any money or bringing anything for the buyout, so I felt guilty getting like taking their food or taking advantage of slacking off while I have work to do. So I decided to do work instead of have fun, I guess. I mean, it just felt like a responsibility to me. I would have felt guilty later if I stole people's food. I would have felt selfish. I can't do it. So that ruined my day even more. And let's see what's next. Oh yeah, I wasn't able to get lunch today because I didn't have the lunch money for it. I asked my dad the night, he said he'd give it to me in the morning, and he already left by the time I woke up. So he wasn't able to give it to me because he forgot. Although a friend was nice enough to give me a good chunk of his lunch. It was good. And let's see, after that, I had a test in French class, French 3 honors, and I thought I was going to be prepared for it. I thought I'd be all ready for it. I studied, I felt strong in the material. I get the test, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I mean, if I'm lucky, I failed it. But the bright side is I have this thing called a Renaissance card. I can take the test over. Don't worry about the details. I doubt you care about them anyways. Oh, look at this knife streak. Bam! I'm probably off sync by now, though, because my video player's been lagging every now and then. Anyways, back on topic. That's what went through my day. It was basically crap, and I've been feeling sick for the past few days. I'm sick right now. I took some Advil a while back, and I'm still feeling kind of bad. But trying to man up, go to school, so I don't have to do the makeup work. And so I was feeling sick, and I felt like crap through the second half of my school day. Then I had a horrible headache. I still have that horrible headache. So all that stuff, it just made it an absolutely miserable day. And you know, I'm not alone. People have bad days, people have bad weeks, people have bad months, or even a strong, long period of time where it's just freaking depressing. Because, I mean, I've been there, I've done that. But whatever it may be, the whole moral of the story is basically what I'm gonna do. What I'm doing right now is to make the next day better. Because while this day was bad, yeah, that sucks. But you know what? I'm not gonna sit around and complain about it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the next day try to be better than today, which is gonna be. You get the point. But yeah, I hear people complaining about their days, and it's nice to let off some steam. You need to let off some steam every now and then. But there's people who just hold on to that pain, and their next day ends up being just as bad. Because to make your next day better, oftentimes you have to prepare. You know what I'm doing to make my day better? I'm not going to sit around and be all depressed about it, and then forget to do my homework. Because if I forget to do my homework, then my next day is going to be just as bad as today was. Well, I'm going to be doing some more studying, I'm going to be doing my homework, I'm going to hang out with some friends to, you know, calm down, get rid of the day, and get a good night's sleep, have a good meal for breakfast, make sure I have lunch this time. But I'm preparing to, I'm going to do what I can. I'm planning ahead to find a way to make the next day better than it was before. Because you're not going to have a good day if you just don't do anything to earn it. Especially if the day before was bad. Because you're just going to get bad habits from that. And you can't let yourself fall into that hole of continuously letting yourself get into bad days. And then just not doing anything about it. Just complaining about it, wishing it was better. When in reality you have ways to look on the bright side of everything. But honestly, you don't need to be overly optimistic and look on the bright side of everything, because honestly, if you have to think so hard to find the bright side of something, either there's no bright side, or it's not even worth your time, and you should look for a way to improve off the mistake, or whatever it was that you made, and make it better next time. Because there's not a bright side to everything. Honestly, I mean, there's ways that makes things not as bad, but to find a good side in everything, you're mental, I guess. But anyways, let me expand on this topic a little bit more. Let's go for goals in life. Say you're starting a new goal in life and it's not turning out well so far, like me with my YouTube channel. I've been going at this for 2.5 years, almost 2.5 years by now. You know how many subscribers I have? About 180, if not 180 right now, unless I got one before I post this, or that I lost one before I post this. I have 180 subscribers. How long did that take? 2.5 years. You know what? There's other things that got in the way. I had a 240p recorder device, and then I got an HD one, but I still had software issues, and then I had mic problems, and everything just kept on shooting me down and shooting me down. You know what? I didn't care. I got up, I was on the ground, and then I got back up. I didn't give up. I kept trying, I found a way to make it better, and now I'm doing that way to make it better. The only problem is now I need to find a way for people to notice that I've gotten it better. But just because there's still people not watching my content, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I still have a lot of fun doing all this. And like with you people, with you having goals in life, if you want to be a musician, but you're having trouble finding, you know, the right software to be a techno mixer, or maybe a guitar for something else, But in the end, it all goes around full circle no matter what it may be in life. If you get shot down, you can't just give up right then and there. You have to get back up, you have to find ways to improve, ways to fix, ways to improve. I just said improve twice. You just can't stay on the ground. You have to get back up. Because that's what my whole life has been about. I've chased towards my goals. I don't just get them on my first try. I fail. You know what? I fall on the ground. I might fall 20 feet. Well, you know what? I don't care if I break my legs. I'll get my ass back up. And I know you guys can do the same. It sounds cliche as hell, but it's just, that's as straightforward as it gets. People give up all the time when it's not necessary to give up. There are times in life when you need to move on, but people move on too easily. And if you get shot down, whether it's a bad day at school or whether it's a goal in life, don't give up so easily. Keep trying, and it'll either pay out in the end, or it'll pave the way to something else in life that will make you a lot happier.